Mis pachico a ustedes, Palmen and Juan, primeramente, saludos y respetos going out to everyone. We're here with Krypt. Introduce yourself for those that don't know you. Pretty sure a lot of people know you, but for those that don't, let them know, dog.
That's your boy Krypt, Fight 2, right here, Fight 2 Mob, right here from the city of Chiquis with your boy Maniak, 10%.
Right here in El Rio,
Simon.
the dog park, Split DTV. You guys know what time it is, so what is 5-2 mob, dog? Like I was telling you earlier off camera, I got busted in 2012, and when I got busted, there was no such thing as 5-2 mob. I came out in December 2017, and there was 5-2 mob.
Simon.
A little bit later.
Yeah, well, Simon, the whole thing with Fight 2 Mob, right, started like in 2018, I want to say. And how it started was it was just an idea. Trouble Kid had brought it up and was like, hey, dog, like, we should all hop on a song. We should make a group. And then he came with the name Fight to Mob, and I just since he came up with it, I fucked with it, and it just stuck. It stayed there, you know. And from there, once we made one song, Fight to Mob just kept going little by little, you know.
So 5-2 mob, is it safe to say? I understand what it is, but for the audience and people from out of town to understand also as well what it is, it's a rap crew, it's a street gang, it's a crew. What is it?
Fight to Mob, just Fight to Mob in general. It's just the label. It's just entertainment. It's all music. You feel me? In the future, I ain't gonna lie. In the future, we want to make some Fight to entertainment. You feel me? Have a couple artists here from the city, get a couple of talent. You feel me? Get something popping with that.
So 5-2 is for entertainment purposes only.
Simon.
So it's not even a crew then.
No.
Some people I've heard of this crew. I don't know if it's a crew or what it is, but it's E-Block in Oxnard. It's not a gang for sure, that's for sure. But I've been hearing about them a lot since I got out, and some people associate 5-2 mob with E-Block.
Well,
what's the difference?
See, the only reason they do that is because a lot of the people from Fight to Mob, a lot of people come out on our videos, you know, y'all have associations with E-Block and stuff. So people just naturally assume that just the Fight to Mob is in itself a crew or in itself a theme. But I always try to explain and make it clear, like, it's just a music label, you know. It's just to promote us in a different way. You feel me?
That's
just
good.
Like how
that's good.
Yes, Simon. So
what is E-Block? What is that?
E-Block is fucking, you know, it's it's right here, the block right here, downtown Oxnard, fucking East Street.
East Street?
Simon.
And 6th or East Street?
East Street and 7th Street. E and 7. It's 600 block of East Street.
And it's a group of Mexicans.
Simon.
They like to hang around.
Simon.
But it's not a gang.
Nah.
Not a gang.
Not a gang.
For the authorities that are listening,
Simon.
It is not a gang. And for the gangbangers out there, do not gang bang because it's not a gang.
Nah.
No disrespect, like I was telling you earlier, dog. Some people make it seem like it's bad to not be a gang member. And I'm telling you, it's a good thing, bro.
Yes, Simon.
Because just for being a gang member, bro, you get arrested with the strap, they could add 5 years just for being a gang member.
Yo.
A 5-year enhancement.
Yo.
The strap carries 3 years tops, yo. So you get 8 years. Instead of, if you're not a gang member, you get busted with a cuete, you get 16 months.
Yo. Not even
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, your first strap you get busted, you get 6 months with half, and then after that,
you see what I'm? You can be doing all types of different stuff when you're not a gang member. Dog.
Not only that, I feel like just being like a real street person. You feel me? Just people think it's cool to be like from the streets and in the crowd and shit. But I feel like if you're really about this life and you're a certain way, you don't have to act like that. It's just what you've been through in life, like what you've grown up around, like what you've seen. But a lot of people ain't been through nothing, ain't seen nothing. They just want to act like that. You know what I mean?
Well, unfortunately, in this line of work, in this industry, bro, the more criminal associated, the more criminal history that you have, for some reason it makes you look better. That people like you more. And people just lean into criminals. So the youngsters that are coming up there didn't really live that life. They try to dive into that, which you don't really have to. It should be about talent.
Exactly.
In my opinion, it should be about talent. And also, in my opinion, just because you're not a gang member doesn't mean that you didn't go through nothing. If you grew up in the barrio, if you grew up in Chiquis, period, like, dog, you went to junior high school with all the gang members.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? And it's you never know what could have happened to you, or maybe you try to be a gang member, not you, but in general. And stuff happens on the streets, bro.
Yes, it was.
You know, and it's a topic that I've been wanting to discuss because everywhere I go, people ask me, what is 5'2", Mom? And I'd rather be well educated. I'd rather you educate us, me and the audience. That way they hear it from you, bro. So aside from that, how you grow up, bro? Like where you grow up, let the people know, that way they could, start messing with your movement a little bit more, getting to know you a little bit better.
Well, fucking, my first childhood home I can remember, dog, it was fucking, I lived in towards kind of downtown 7th Street area by fucking Blue Park, Lion Park, all in that area. Then growing up towards middle school, I grew up right here, like down the street a little bit, right here on Collins in a Rio. And then I used to live with my grandma right here, dog. When she passed away and shit, I moved to fucking the north, right there by Popeye. So I was staying right there in the north for a while. Then after that, I moved to Little Africa, dog, and that's where I really grew up and found myself. That's where I really started like fucking, just
There's a crew named Little Africa. No, shout out to Little Africa.
shout out Little Africa. No
I,
cap.
I pulled up over there one time. There was like 10 youngsters right there, bro. And I was like, damn, I got slipping, But they all said they were from Little Africa. I've known of the place. But like I said, in 2012, that's when I ended my street days.
Yes,
back then there was no such thing as Little Africa.
Yeah, now when I first started coming around right there and shit, it wasn't just Little Africa. They used to call it 527.
527?
5th Street through 7th Street. That's the whole Little Africa.
Okay.
So 527, and then just more recently, dog, like it was. I don't really want to speak even too much on them. You know, they're their own thing, but it's like they started claiming on Little Africa and shit.
Little Africa. Yeah, well, shout out to Little Africa. It's also not a gang.
There's a couple cool homies right there and shit,
But like I said, there's nothing wrong with not being a gang member.
Yes,
so with that being said and established, let's move forward. What got you into rapping, bro?
Oh, my cousin, dog. Trip out. Well, I've always loved music. I always had a touch for music. I always had a feel for it, dog. But I had a cousin used to make music back in the day. He's from Colonia. He would go by the rap name Aldi. Nah, he fucking, I want to say like that, but he never really popped off like that, So, but I would hear him, dog, and this motherfucker could rap, fool. So I'd be listening to him as a little kid, and I'd see him right there on the fucking computer, on the desktop and shit, writing lyrics on there on iTunes. And I always was kind of interested in it. So as I got older, dog, I started just fucking around writing songs. The first song I ever wrote, I was like 13, and it was about God. On some random,
there's nothing wrong with it,
stuff.
bro.
You feel me?
You have to be authentic, and tell the truth, bro.
Simone.
Like it doesn't matter what it was, bro. Like whatever it was, it meant something to you, and that's what matters.
No, yeah, most definitely.
You could never be ashamed of that, perro.
Yeah, Simone. So my first song, it was about God and stuff, and from there, dog, I remember being in middle school. I had those fucking paper folders, and I remember just having a bunch of bullshit ass raps in there, just written. I don't even know.
Junior high?
Yeah, since junior high, and then I never took it serious. And then as I grew older, I started realizing how much I really fucked with music and shit. And I started freestyling, and then people be like, "What the fuck, fool? Like, why don't you make music?" And I was like, dog, like, don't get at me like that, but you're capping type of shit, But I just took it, dog, and Fight to Mob honestly was the first music video, first fucking the So Russell Tough. That was the first time I ever like really made a song in a video.
That one started popping out like what, 2020?
2020, 2019, something like that.
19 or 20?
I believe so.
4 years?
Yeah.
I've seen it when it first came out. I was tripping out.
I was busted when that shit came out.
I seen a bunch of youngsters like at an ice cream truck.
Yeah.
And I thought it was Colonia boys at first because they're the only ones deep,
Yeah.
And then it turned out it was, and I was like, who are these kids,
Yeah, nah.
But it's a cool video.
Yeah, Simone, that video right there, dog, that shit was legendary, like for me, or for anybody involved in it. It was just something like, it was just a one-time thing, dog. Like there's never been no video I've ever felt like that towards. Like it was just perfect. The fucking energy. So many people were there, like homies. Everybody came.
Who was all there? Who are all those kids?
A lot of them are just the homies and shit. We all grew up together, dog. Like before anything, before like E Block, whatever, we used to just fucking be deep as fuck right there, Matias pad on East Street, fool. Like I'm talking about like 10 motherfuckers asleep in the living room, and it's just Matias had like showing love for us, like just being there kind of for us because we didn't have shit to do, So a lot of those motherfuckers are the fools that were in the video. And
what about the other 50?
Motherfuckers that just came, dog, just motherfuckers that came, fool, like within kicking it, fools bring fools, and then that's just what it was. But There's a lot of homies in that video too. Shit.
So, for those of you that don't know, this is Krypt that I mentioned on my interview with the full community.
Yeah, much
So
love.
shout out to the homie right here. Thank you for
Ooh,
coming.
shout out full community though.
And I appreciate you for coming over here and lending us your time. People are passing by right now, and it's all good though, you know. So anyways, what projects do you got going on right now? What interviews have you done? That way they can go search them up. And what's good with it, man? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Any projects I got right now? I'm working on an album, maybe 2 EPs for Mob G. You know, shout out Mob G. Shout out everybody from over there. Other than that, I got a lot of shit in the vault just stored up, just fucking stacked away. I just got a lot. I got a lot of shit going right now. You feel me? Any interviews I got it from the Capsule Talk. Shout out to my boys from the Capsule Talk. Fucking.
How you meet them? How you meet them, bro?
Just them tapping in. Just them, you know, hitting me up.
In?
Yeah, Simon.
I feel like they could do way better. I feel like they're just I feel like they're just trying to go about it too professional, and it's slowing them down, dog. You have to just go, get it in, dog.
They're doing their shit though. You know, there's like
shout out to them.
Shout out to them. Fucking, I know exactly what you mean though. Fucking, you know,
you gotta flood the internet, dog.
That's my problem too, dog. Cause I could be dropping a lot of content, cause that's what people want. They just want to see you. They want to see you doing shit. They want to see you post it up. They want to see you here and there. And if you're not posting none of that, then they're gonna be like, "What the fuck? Like, what's interesting about this guy?" You know, like
it doesn't matter as long as you're talented, dog. Like, you don't really have to show all that, but you do have to flood it with content. As far as if you do music, you gotta do music, dog. If you do entertainment, you gotta do entertainment, dog. If you're a skater, you gotta do skater stuff, dog. And you gotta flood the internet. You gotta flood them because they want to see you start and they want to see you take off, dog. 5 years from now, you're gonna have a catalog, your body of work, and they wanna like, damn, look at how much this guy has evolved, you know?
Yeah, real shit.
So that's something I do recommend for you to do is just keep on flooding them, dog.
Yeah,
you don't have to let them know. If you have a job, that's a good thing that you never be ashamed of a good a highlight or stuff like that, and just like share it with them. That way they could feel like in tune with you, dog. Like pretty much like, yeah, you know, he's feeding us what we want, you know?
Yeah, nah, that's exactly what I should be doing, dog.
And how old are you?
I'm 24.
24.
24, yes, more.
Man, time goes by fast. Yeah. I remember at 24. Yeah. Yeah, and what's your plans for the future?
That's a good question, dog. Just fucking, I want to put out. I want to put out a lot more music.
Music?
But one thing I just want to get off my chest real quick. A lot of the music that I put out, right? A lot of times it's not even for like cloud or like no views or nothing, dog. Like I don't even care like if people fuck with it or not. You feel me? I just, like I said, I really like making music, and I really like the music that I put out. Like if I put out a song, it's just fucking because I like, you know. So with that being said, it's like I want to do a lot more of that, and hopefully in the future, I know one of those songs have to hit, and then after one of my songs hit, then boom, 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 you know, they start listening to all my songs. You feel me? So that's what I see in the future. You know, I see a lot of a more focus in this shit because right now reality be hitting a lot. You know.
Trip out. I'm gonna tell you something that happened to me about. I've been now 2 months. I did 3 months, so it must have been like 6 months ago. Right? I was driving by Satakoy. It's dark, and I had a SoundCloud. Somebody told me to go look at a song on SoundCloud, and SoundCloud just start skipping songs, and they recommend whatever they want, bro.
Yeah.
And then it's dark, it's late at night, I'm on a sick one, and then your song comes up, eh? And it was like a dark theme song, bro, like talking about some dark ass.
Yeah.
I was like, this guy needs some Jesus in his life, dog.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So don't ever think that people are not listening, dog, because your stuff's out there, you know, and I commend you for that.
Yes,
you know, I respect anything coming out of the city, dog. I love the city, dog. It's just we're not all on the same page, and there's a lot of haters, my boy. There's a lot of haters, bro. You know, but you keep on doing your thing, like I'm telling you, that's popping up. You know,
that flow right there, that dark shit, that evil shit, dog. That was a lot when I was younger, like 16, 17. That was my shit. Put on some boom bap raps and write some evil shit. Some dark shit.
What made you write that? Like,
just how I was feeling in the moment.
Who were you listening to, dog?
To nobody, dog. It was like that shit is like my own, like that's just really how I was feeling. And I'm not all no evil shit. Like I'm not no evil ass fool, but that's just really how in the time fool. And I think about it now because I can't write no shit like that. So I think about it like that was a time in my life where I was just in a dark place. You feel me? Like that's just really how I was feeling. I don't know. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
people have stages in their
Yeah,
life. People go through things, dog.
Like a lot of the homies, they miss that flow for me. Like, fool, make some more jams like this, fool. Like, what the fuck? And I'm like, fool, it's hard, dog. Like,
if you don't feel it, you don't feel it.
yeah, it's like I don't
You
want to be
can't fake
rapping
it.
about this, but I want to be rapping about fucking how much fatty I have. I want to be how much fatty I'm spending this shit. You know, like that shit's kind of depressing. Dog,
Are you really spending that feria?
That's what I'm saying, though. You feel me?
You gotta keep it real,
yeah,
perro. Like
that's
if you're
for
in
the
the
most
struggle,
part.
you're in the struggle, and hopefully when you overcome the struggle, then you rap about that.
No, yeah.
You can't just skip it.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't lie about it either.
So like with that being said, is like exactly with that, you feel me, about that's how I was in that point of my life, and then that's kind of how I want my music to go. Like it's gonna just go as my life goes. You feel me? Just little by little, you know.
Look, when I hit you up to do an interview, I do this with everyone. I did a little research, you know, that way I could kind of know. And I went around circles till I found a lot of interesting things. They mentioned you on some beefs, some Oxnard beefs. You want to talk about it? Or you want to leave it alone, dog?
Go ahead.
Did issue or what? Who you got beef with, Perrillo? Because I've seen messages online talking about you beat fools up, fools that are famous in Oxnard or viral or whatever.
Yeah.
Knock them out. I don't know what it is. We want the truth. Put them out there. It doesn't matter. Now they're putting people out there too, so it doesn't matter. I mean, with all the respect,
Yeah,
you know.
Simone. Now, fucking honestly, I don't consider it beef, dog, because a lot of these fools, they be just yapping like fucking from a distance or like off Instagram, fools. So a lot of these fools, I consider it beef or whatever. I swear to God, I could see them and then it'll just be like they'll pretend like they don't see me or some type of shit, you know. But there's only been a few beefs where it's led to some shit like some serious shit, you know. But
so who is the beef? Like let's get into it. Let's dive in. Blow up, Perrillo. This is your time.
well, nah, I'd rather not speak on
Yeah,
that. You feel
okay.
me? I'd rather not even give them the time of day. You feel me?
That's
To even
good.
mention
That's
their name.
good. You know what? I'm being an instigator. My fault.
Nah, you're straight.
I'm being an instigator.
You're straight, but fucking. Yeah, dog. There's a lot of fools I just hate just to hate. You feel me? Like coming up in the game, dog. I never disrespect nobody. That's one thing about me. I've always learned how to be real respectful. You treat anybody respect, dog. You should get it in return. You feel me?
Sir.
And fucking.
Well, that's
A lot of fools don't do that, dog. They come trying to like disrespect for crazy, you know. And it's like, what do you gotta do that? What do you have to prove? You feel me? Like, not like fucking. I've always been chill, respect for everybody, but if it's anything different, then that's something else. You feel
Yeah,
me?
no, off top. I'm just over here trying to instigate, trying to make the video blow up.
Nah,
you know?
yeah, nah, you good shit, fucking.
But I did see some stuff, you know. But we're gonna skip it.
You speak.
No,
What you see?
Well, I just seen. Well, that's the thing. I don't know exactly what's going on. So you know who the beefs are. You know who's viral. You know, but we don't have to touch on it.
Yeah, nah. Fuck them though.
It's there. I mean, I'm not gonna say that, but you know, it's better to if you don't want to bring it up, I can't. You know, instigate because then that would make me look bad. Even though I want to instigate. Okay, so aside from that, you got kids?
Simone, I got a boy and a girl.
Boy and a girl. How old?
4 and 2.
How does it feel to be a father?
I'm not gonna lie. When I first had my first son, dog, I was still fucking up. Like I wasn't there for pregnancy, like for my girl's pregnancy, whatever.
You still with your girl?
Yeah, but it's like fucking for him, dog. It was like I didn't really know how to love like that, dog. It was just new to me. You know, I was busted, and then I got out. He was already a baby. Now I'm tripping. I get busted again. Coming out, he's a different size.
What do you get busted for?
Just I was getting busted for. I would just go in and out for stupid shit, dog. Violations, back to back violations, and
those will kill you.
Yeah, foolish for some bullshit, like for anything, dog.
You end up doing half your life on violations.
No, for real. So fucking, I get out again, and I was chilling. I got my hand pregnant again. That's when I had my daughter. I was out for most of her pregnancy, and then when I got out, I didn't get busted no more. So for my daughter's life, I was really there since she was a baby to now. So she really taught me how to love and how to like be better with my son. You feel me? Have a better bond and how to
that's good.
Think different, you know?
It changed me. I have a son, and it changed me for sure. Look, you don't have to talk about it. I just have to shout him out because I've been hearing his name for a long time. He's been hearing mine for a long time. You have a family member that I ran into in jail. He's a good homie. You don't have to say where he's from. Shout out to Terco.
Oh yeah, hey, shout out my carnal Terco, no cap.
You know?
Yeah.
And aside from that, if there's anything you want to add to to the interview. Let it be known, Perrillo. Matter of fact, if you're hungry, we could go eat at La Palapa. I'll pay.
Hey, shit, I'm gonna have to take him up on that real quick. We finna go hit the palapa. Nah. Hey, nah, we right here though. You know, it's all love. I'm right here with Sin for Sin. We right here in his hood in El Rio. Right here in Chiquis, baby, all day. You ain't know what it is. Whole lot fight two shit.